It's still the Singspiration Zone with the Softlander, and you just heard Alive by Jamz. And guess what, guys? Is right here in the studio, and we are going to be having a chat. Jamz happens to be a contemporary gospel artist, and his method is to use his personal experience to inspire hope in people generally, either young or old. He just wants to spread the gospel of Christ using his personal experience. So I'm going to ask you straight up, what is that personal experience?
Okay.
What is your let's start with your salvation experience. Share with me.
Okay, so first of all, thank you for having me here on the Singspiration Zone.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm a fan. My whole life changed the moment that I had an encounter with Jesus.
Okay.
You know, I was this young boy who was headed for destruction, who would have been a mental hobo, troubling the whole city. I would have been a nuisance.
Okay.
You know, but God stopped me on that road, and then I became a better person. So now I have music as a gift, and I decided that I'm gonna use this gift to share with the whole world and anyone who gets to listen about how my life changed and how theirs can change as well.
Okay, so let's retrace our steps. Now I remember in the Bible, you know how God stopped Saul before he became Paul and everything. So tell us this particular story, because again, you said you have music as a talent and everything. Yeah. While you were in that life, have you always been singing, or it's something you found along the way?
Okay, so for music, has always been a part of me. Even when I wasn't actively making music, I just had this special connection to music.
Okay.
So
was that escape route?
No, it wasn't. But it's just something that I knew that I would turn to if I needed like some release, some peace,
exactly.
Peace,
an escape route.
Yeah, well. Anyway, so I was that little boy, that teenager, that youth who would be a menace.
Yeah.
Think about all the vices that you can think of. I had my hands in them.
In everything.
Trust me.
Every one of them.
Trust me.
My goodness.
So and the irony is, and I know that people who are listening now might even find themselves in that position. The irony is, no one who was close to me, I'm talking about family members and members who were people who were part of my church at the time. Yeah. They didn't even have an idea that I was involved in all of this thing. So
how did you do it?
I think I mastered how to live a double life.
Oh.
So on Sunday schools or at Sunday school or at Sunday service, I'm that good boy who knows the Bible and everything. But check me out on Monday in school with my people.
Goodness.
I'm like, it was really terrible.
Wow.
So when people see me and they're like, why are you so passionate about this thing that you're doing?
Yeah.
It's because I'm coming from somewhere. I know what God did to me. I know how he changed my life. Seeing someone who was just headed for disaster and now he's talking about hope, talking about faith, talking about the love of Jesus. Come on, man. That's a miracle.
At the point of transition, how did you feel?
I won't lie.
What was the defining moment? Was it like, okay, at this point you realized that you had done everything, and you were like, you know what, I think I just need to stop here.
I think for
what
me,
broke you? What broke
for me it was just there was this vacuum in my heart that I needed to fill. I didn't know exactly what to fill it with. So that's why I was looking into all those vices. Yeah. I thought being a bully would help me. I thought being, giving myself to alcohol would help. I thought, maybe I would find it in women and all that stuff. But the moment I realized that, God's love is all that I needed. So what really happened was I was in church like I would normally go, and then I just felt the love of God in a different way on that particular day, and things just changed. It wasn't any like Saul in the Bible that Jesus had to speak. It wasn't that kind of experience. But I just let my heart receive the love of God. Yeah, and then things just changed.
Oh, okay.